Good morning, this is my shaman oracle reading. Today is Saturday, and well, yeah, I'm very late this week with the weekly reading because this week was a bit heavy. In my sister's family was a funeral because her mother-in-law died, so the funeral was on Wednesday, bringing the whole schedule a bit out of whack. Because, well, Wednesday became Tuesday for me to work someplace. And yeah, and I also caught a cold. So please excuse my voice. And now we start the Saturday's reading, which actually was the Wednesday reading. And it is for Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces finishing up. And this reading here is for Sagittarius. Welcome, Sagittarius. The first card for you is called Hidden Depths. Something hidden. Things are about to come to light, perhaps a secret or memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what is hidden, we can set ourselves free. Sometimes it is easier to be in denial than to face a challenge, so we act as though something never happened and we pretend everything is fine. However, releasing the things that have been hidden from view can be very liberating and help us to move forward with our lives. So the fairy of water comes to hold your hand gently and guide you during this releasing experience. One of the reasons that things stay hidden is that they contain painful memories. This is totally understandable. And if there has been a major trauma in your life, it is important to seek professional help. Remember that you do not have to do this alone. All you need to do is take the first brave step towards wanting to be free from your past. Once you have done this, there are people who can help you to walk gently through the experience and teach you how to release it with love. Then you will be able to move forward feeling lighter and happier and ready to embrace the rest of your life in positive ways. The fact that this card comes up in your reading now means you may be ready to face what has been hidden, but only do this if and when you feel the time is right. Another meaning of this card may be that someone you know is keeping a secret from you. Secrets, they are fine, but not when they hurt another human being. It is time to be honest with yourself and ask that others do the same for you, but be gentle with everyone concerned, including yourself, during this process. The next card is the Bluebell Fairy, and the Bluebell Fairy is about gratitude. The early morning forest is shrouded in low-lying mists, and as you step into the meadow, you glimpse heavenly blue flowers seeming to float above this mist. Their deep color draws you closer. Each bell-shaped blossom bows down out its stem, as if in prayer, humility, and gratitude. Gratitude is the secret to a joy-filled life. True thankfulness can work like modern-day alchemy, yielding happiness and peace beyond imagination. And it is so simple. Find what is good and wonderful in every moment. No matter what is happening around you, there's always something to be grateful for. Whatever you appreciate in life will grow, so discover what you are thankful for, even the people and situations that you have found challenging, and watch miracles unfolding. The universe is grateful for you. Appreciation for everything flows through you in great bounty right now. So cherish the preciousness of life and everyone and everything around you, and miracles, they will happen. In addition to gratitude, the bluebells, they are thought to symbolize humility. So as you step into the soft and gentle energy of humbleness, you will find that your gratitude for even the smallest things in life expand. Bluebells, they open the door to magic. Legends describe ringing the bluebells like you would a bell in order to bring fairies to you. And in the springtime, the bluebells, they grow throughout the woodlands in lush carpets, and you can feel the magic simply by being near them. The spirit of the Bluebell fairy says to you, the more gratitude that you have, the more bounty will fill your life. So cherish the preciousness of all things, and joy will fill your life. The universe is thankful for you. The divine feminine card that came out is Mira. She's the saint of true freedom, and she says, love is what sets me free. I am married to my own soul. So who is she? Mira embodies a love that lets us do what is right for our own lives, no matter what others might think. Mira, or Mira, is a Bhakti poet and a mystic from Rajasthan, India. She was born a princess in the late 15th century. She unwillingly married Boy Rai, the crown prince of Mewar, in 1516, but she considered Krishna to be her true husband. Legends say that her husband's family tried to kill her several times for defying the social customs and expectations of a wife. But in each of these legends, Mirabe's love for Krishna would miraculously save her. She wears the Krishna tilaka, or the forehead markings, as a sign of her devotion to him. In northern India in the 16th century was besieged by violent battles between the Hindus and the Muslims. So Mira's husband, her father, and her father-in-law, they all died in the war with the Islamic army of Babur, the founder of the Mughal Empire. Mira refused to join her husband on his funeral pyre and again defined social and cultural expectations and again defied social and cultural expectations. She became the central poet saint of the Bhakti movement during this difficult period in Indian history. The Bhakti movement is a spiritual path focusing on the cultivation of a personal love for the divine. It is a devotional form of worship that believes that anyone can have direct access to the divine, regardless of sex, caste, or religion. Mirabai became the symbol of people's sufferings under the caste system and the persecution that ensued if anyone tried to defy social and political standing. So Mirabai's poems, they are lyrical padas or love songs using a metric verse, and they are so widely known and cherished because they relate an ultimate freedom that Mirabai lived out in her love for Krishna. When the card comes up in the reading, then often, without even realizing it, we make choices based on external expectations, on how we think other people will perceive our actions. So Mirabai is about doing what is right for you and no one else. And ultimately, only you can know what needs to be done or said. You have this one brief life, and every second of it matters. So Mirabai is about standing up for what you know is right for you, even if others will judge you for it. The fear of being persecuted can convince us not to be true to who we really are. There is a love, though, that is far larger than any human constructs and cultural values. Love is not ethical. Love is not bound by any idea of what is socially acceptable. Love is what sets us free from the expectations that bind us. So love, in whatever way it finds us, asks us to stay loyal to our own soul. Any outside forces or persons who are asking us to betray our most intimate relationship with the divine, they are not acting out of love. So for Mirabai or Bay, her true husband wasn't the one she was married to. The love that made her brave, the love that inspired her every poem and every action was a divine love for Krishna. So the laws that bound her to the strict expectations of being a wife didn't actually apply to her. Love asks us to look at what really matters to us and at what we truly value. And love is asking us to bravely defy expectations in order to be true to ourselves. Love wants us to marry our own soul. So ask this soul voice meditation: what holds me back from expressing my truth? And say this affirmation and intention: love is what sets me free. I am married to my own soul. Next card is the blossoming abundance. Blossoming abundance is increasing the wealth and the value for you. This card shows a beautiful golden garden in the springtime with coins and new flowers blossoming all around. They even hang like fruit on the tree above. So this card signals a new increase in wealth, possibly in a dramatic and unexpected way. So be aware that you sow the seeds of your own wealth and prosperity, much like a gardener works the ground and begins to see blooming results take hold. So this card indicates that the universe is blessing you and helping the fruits of your labor to blossom. So smell the flowers and tend to the new growth. Be grateful and enjoy. Say this affirmation: abundant wealth is blossoming all around me. I see the value in my everyday life. Next card is called Here and Now. The essential meanings are that you are being fully present in the moment and you're living one day at a time. The oracle's message is that everything happens in the now, in the present. Only this moment counts. You have what it takes to handle anything today if you let go of the need to look into the future or reflect on the past. So be present and notice what is going on right now. This very moment has the potential for you to create miracles in your life. There is a relationship message. It is easy to yearn for a love affair or some friendship you may not have right now, one that is more romantic, more fun, more reliable, more passionate. The good old days, they are gone, and a new day has dawned. So let your heart trust that you have everything you need right now, whether you have the relationship you desire or not. Tomorrow is beyond your reach. Yesterday cannot return, and the now is all that is available to you. So stay present and aware that in this moment, as you cherish and approve of your beautiful self, you are a magnet for love. Spirit is madly in love with you right now. Did you know that? So turn to Spirit to feel the joy of love in the here and the now. There is a prosperity message. What are you working on is golden, and your efforts, they will leave a powerful legacy. So focus not on meeting a goal in the far off future, but on creating your dream now, releasing your desire for an outcome, and owning that it already exists. It will appear in the material world as if by magic. So claim your prosperity now. The essence is more important than the form. When you are immersed in prosperous thoughts, you automatically tune in to a sense of timelessness and unlimited potential. You can act as if, in spite of the temporary outer conditions, you are prosperous at this moment, and what you think now becomes your reality. So stay present. There's also a protection message. Whatever you find your mind drifting into the past, wondering if things could have or should have been better, or whenever you find yourself longing for the good old days, you lack some power. The same is true of looking too far ahead and hoping the future will provide you with certainty. Driven by ambition, you might stay too long in the place with no substance and forget that you concentrate on the here. So the past and the future, they are illusions. Whenever you leave the present moment, you are disconnecting from your inherent power to manifest your reality with true substance. Neither the past nor the future can give you what you need. Now is all that counts. So come back from those eternities and be in the here now. All will be well, and miracles, they will appear as if by magic in the perfect timing of spirit. And the last card is the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit card, and out for you came the Dragon, and it is a special spirit card. And the Dragon says, seeing one's most true self and balancing the ego. The dragon sees everything. Its essence has been with us since before our first breath, and it will be there at our last breath. It watches us navigate the external world as well as our inner world. So when the dragon energy is awakened, we are curious, courageous, visionaries, and we can easily drop into witness consciousness. It is almost as if we are traveling with a great friend inside of ourselves. When we look in the mirror, deep into our eyes, we may even glimpse the self behind the self, the one who is watching us. This is the power of the dragon, breathing transformative fire into every cell of our bodies. Witnessing this omnipotent energy, even for a brief moment, helps us surrender and let go. We let the dragon guide us, and we hop on the dragon's back for a ride. And as we traverse even the most difficult terrain, the dragon's eyes see beauty everywhere. It is said that if a yogi does not see beauty in the world, their Agni or Agni is dim. And Agni is described as the inner fire or sacred intelligence. So may even just the mention of the dragon stir the embers of intelligence within you. The dragon relates to the third chakra. The subtle energy of the dragon lives at the navel center in the Manipura chakra, and Manipura translates to the city of hidden gems, and behind its gates burns the fire of our transformation and digestion. The sages believe health of the fire at the navel center is what governs our ability to clearly see both the inner and outer dimensions. That was the reading for Sagittarius. Thank you very much for listening, Sagittarius. I do wish you a joyous weekend. Take care and goodbye.